So I've been recently reading Empire of Silence by Christopher Rocchio, the first book in the Sun Eater series, and I'm about halfway through. I'm really loving it so far, but a thought came through my mind while reading. I heard about it through Book Talk and BookTube, and it motivated me to read it. But I find it interesting. I also found out about Red Rising through Book Talk and BookTube, and at least from my feed, and right, this is just anecdotal. I feel that both Sun Eater and Red Rising get not maybe the equivalent fanfare, but they both get a lot of fanfare and recommendations online. When I was just going through Storygraph, and they have woefully different ratings, like the amount of people that are reading these two series. Like Red Rising on Goodreads has 780,000 ratings. That's an insane amount. Meanwhile, Empire of Silence has around 50,000 ratings. We're talking magnitudes lower. On Storygraph, Empire of Silence has 9,000 reviews. Meanwhile, Red Rising on Storygraph has almost 120,000 reviews. So yeah, I find it interesting that these two series, they get recommended a lot, and yet there's such a big disparity in the amount of people that have read both of them. It's also interesting because they are both long series. Red Rising, it's missing one book, so it's going to be a 7 book series. And Sun Eater's just finished, and it's also a 7 book series. They're both in genre the same at the I guess at a highest level. They're both sci-fi, but the big difference seems to be that Red Rising is much more action focused. There's a lot of more twists and turns going on. Meanwhile, at least so far from what I read in Empire of Silence, the tone is much more different. It's much more of a character study, with us also learning more about the world and the races of the world, the political structures around the empire. The action is not front and center. But yeah, I'm also not sure. Maybe other things play a part into it, like the way these series were marketed, the publishers. I'm not very savvy on that stuff. I don't know if both of these series have very popular publishers or not. I don't know much about that stuff. Maybe that plays into it as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Why do you think one series is more popular than the other? Even though, at least to me, they both seem to be getting a lot of fanfare online on social media.